all the good news. Oh, and we work on the Headress ball together.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so pick one and let us know, darling.
Gosh, I'm just so excited. I'm willing to talk about all of them, but I would think that since the Headress ball is next weekend,
yes,
let's start with that one.
I think that's a good idea. That's a good start. Huh.
And you know what? What's really nice is that you have these nonprofits on the air, whether it be a volunteer or because they're all great causes, but so many people don't understand what the Headress ball does. It's related to the Assistance League, and the Assistance League is a nonprofit organization out of San Bernardino, and they raise funds for their dental clinic, and it's for the working poor. It's for their kids, and it's for them to come and get dental work done. And because everyone knows how important a great smile is and to have your teeth, and if you're a child in school, that when you go there and your teeth aren't right, that, you know, you could have some rough times. So the Headress ball is I'm not really sure how to explain it. It is a ball that 9 models are going to wear a headdress, and they have people who design these and spend days and months and hours and tons of money on. Some of them are as high as 5 and 6 feet tall that you wear on top of your head and weigh as much as 50 pounds. And so this year's theme is the Mother Road.
Yes.
Route 66. Oh. And my number is at the Hop. And we have dancers. I do too. And that's all I hear anymore. I dream at the Hop. I think at the Hop. And so my number's at the Hop, and I have Christina Milian, who is awesome. She has been right there by my side, making me go get my outfits, making sure I'm there. And so we kind of bring wine so we can make sure that everyone has an incentive to,
yeah, it's a happy meeting, I'll tell you.
Are you going to jitterbug while you have your modeling?
No, I'm actually going to do I'm not sure of everyone's costumes. I have not been privy to any of the costumes. It's kind of a little thing, but I did get a glimpse on paper what the headdress looks like. And this lady, Carrie, who is doing my headdress, is experienced, and her husband. And then I have a choreographer who's been working with us for about 2.5, 3 months. We've been practicing every week for 2 and 3 hours. And then we have 2 assistants. I have 2 assistants. Christina's one, and this girl named Chris. And then I think we have 10 dancers in the number. So there's a lot of time and effort. And each one of these models have this amount of work going into it, and they've all been practicing at the Highland Senior Center or the Assistance League, and this ball raises thousands of dollars to provide this medical clinic for the Assistance League. So it's nice. It's awesome.
Well, it is nice.
Go ahead.
Okay. And then also, not only do these dentists volunteer their time to work with the school children, the other thing which is really cool is the children that need new clothes.
Oh.
And right now there's over 1,500 children on the list for new clothes. Sneakers, underwear, socks, pants, skirts, blouses, anything that they need for clothing. And when the children are together, and then a lot of the ladies from the organization and the volunteers, we take these children to the stores, and they can pick out their clothes. And it brings a tear to my eye every time I'm involved with this. There was one child that will stick in my head forever, and he was looking at these T-shirts, and he was a 3rd grader, and they like all the bright colors and all the stuff on the T-shirts, and there was 5 of them. And he didn't know which one to pick. I said, take them all. He looked at me like it was Christmas and the Easter Bunny and every other holiday all rolled together. Yeah. I mean, his eyes. And he says, do you mean it? I said, get them all. And that is what it is. And Penny, you're right, that if the children now, even when we were going to school, and people would pick on you, the school bullies and stuff, well, we know what we went through, and that's one of the reasons why all of us are so involved with this. So our children or our grandchildren do not have to go through that, because if they feel good about themselves, if they're dressed properly and warm and feel comfortable, they're going to do so much better in school. And remember, these young people, these munchkins, are going to be running our country.
No, that's true.
So think about this guy. Okay, go ahead.
Absolutely. You're right on target. it's the basic essentials that these kids need. And we all know that now San Bernardino is kind of one of the largest cities that, that have a lower income and a poverty level. So it's nice that, they normally have all the models that come from the Assistance League on the board because they consider it an honor to be one of the models. And this year they've reached out to 4 nonprofit organizations. So I'm actually going to be representing the Highland Senior Center. So happy to do so. Raise a little money, have a little fun. I'm very
wine.
Drink a whole lot of wine. Are you kidding me?
I love this a little bit. Where did this little bit come from? Yeah, a little at a time. Thank you, Patty.
That's right.
You haven't seen these people, Patty.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
And then also, jump in anytime if I
Well,
get
what I
talking
think
too
is
much.
I'm just like, can't even figure out the word, is the fact that you're saying all the time. They're saying that these volunteers, the people that are going to be the models, are putting time, this major time in to this event. I'm just astonished at that commitment.
Yeah, it's nice. It's worth it. It's very much worth the cause. So, we're committed. Had I have known when I said yes to do this, how much
You
time
still would
was
have done it.
Absolutely.
She would have. Yeah, somebody asked her. She goes, yeah, just give me some wine.
Yeah. Just, we'll work for booze. I'm sorry, candy.
Yeah. Well, pretty much. Yeah, right. I love your candy. Give me some of that candy. And it's really funny because how through all these years, how all of us ladies got to meet and became friends, some closer than others. And it's like this king-size spider web that every year it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And correct me if I'm wrong, Penny, please, but this year it's Route 66, Life's Highway, the Assistant League. This is their 66th year of being the Assistance League, and also this is the 52nd Headress Ball.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. You're spot on. So I wonder how you got all that good information there,
Oh,
Pat.
gee, I don't know. Hey,
She Googled it.
Yeah,
Good
somebody emails me and say, "Hey, can you help?" I'm going, "Yeah, what do you need?" And and that's how I found it.
Yeah, perfect.
And then now also, Penny, Pat, Barbara, Daniel, or Joe promise we won't tell anybody. Okay,
Right, not a soul.
Right.
Secret.
Now,
I love secrets.
Find out or tell us what is the meal, what is the decorations, and how many cars are going to be at this event.
Okay.
But we promise we won't tell nobody.
Well, that's a good thing because I'm not sure if I know the details. I barely even know the details of my own number. However, I do know there are some cars, older cars, that are going to be there. Mm-hmm. And I do know there is food that's going to be there. And I'm pretty sure the theme is around Route 66. So don't quote me on any of that. But chances are high.
But don't quote her on it.
Yeah. Chances are high it's all kind of revolving around the Route 66 theme.
Okay, and we promise we won't tell.
Well, we can't because she didn't tell us anything.
No, she didn't.
No.
She didn't.
Does she need to be drinking first to divulge or what?
Yes, I mean, come on,
I don't know.
guys.
Let's find out. And then also, Penny, with all of this too that is going on, would you please tell us about the relay walk that's coming up?
I'd love to. Because I'm with the City of Highland, each year we've been doing a Relay for Life, and I have 2 sisters that were plagued with this ugly disease, and unfortunately they have come out of it, and they are, in remission, and all is good in the world. So I have been sharing with my sisters. We do the survivorship for the Relay for Life, and we've had such a great time. But this year I decided to cut the umbilical cord, and they are going to continue with the survivorship tent, and I'm going to, along with Katrina Houston from from Hampton, we're chairing the event, and we are just excited. We've had a great turnout. I hosted an event. Highland had a bridge that washed out 2 years ago. And about a month ago, we were able to host a dinner on the a party on the bridge, and I was able to raise some funds to kick off the Relay for Life, so we could have a big banner to go over across our baseline to advertise the Relay for Life. So we also, lo and behold, we raised about $6,000 selling hamburgers. So it was quite the surprise for us, the support that came out in the community. So Our goal this year is to raise about $60,000 and have 30 teams, and we're a month away from the event, and we're 4 teams short. So we're looking, we're going to have an event, and what this Relay for Life, it's a 24-hour walk to educate people, to bring awareness of the ugly disease of cancer, and to raise funds for research and programs to provide throughout the community to make sure that people understand. Do your checkups. Don't feel dumb. Make sure you whether you're a man or a woman, that cancer is a disease that is not going to go away.
It's non-discriminatory.
Exactly. And because we've come such a long ways from raising so much money and doing so much research, Christina, had she had been where she is a long time ago versus where she is now, things might not have been so bright for her. But because of the advanced research and the time and attention all these people have given to help with this, we're making great strides. And so that if that's a small part that I can do along with my community, we're happy to do so.
Well, and what is it? I'm sorry, honey. And what is the date, Penny?
The date. We're kicking it off. We're actually Friday. We're asking all the teams to come out Friday, May 17th. And East Valley Water District and their staff are bringing their portable barbecue, and they're barbecuing for everyone that has a team, all the logistics people. And so it's a great big barbecue on Friday. And then Saturday, the event kicks off at 9 o'clock in the morning. And then we have a 24-hour walk, and it ends on Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. And during that time, we have constant entertainment.
Correct.
We have 40 King flying over. We have a 24-hour volleyball games going.
That is cool.
Yes.
Police versus fire. All kinds of stuff.
Ladies, are we going?
Yeah. So anyway, I encourage you guys to come out just to walk a couple laps, and we have a luminary ceremony about 8:30 and 9 o'clock at night, and that's where you decorate a bag and you make it's just kind of an emotional time that it's a time to reflect on somebody who has either battled the disease and is still here to do testimonial, or those that have been lost, and it's a time for remembrance.
Well, I am definitely going to be there this year, and anything that you ladies need, get on the phone, email, let me know. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah. And is it at the same place?
Yes, it's at the Highland Community Park on Central, down by the YMCA. And anyone who'd like to put together a team, or if you're an individual and you want to be put on a team, or if you don't want to be on a team and just want to help volunteer, or just come out and check it out, please do. I'm excited. I want to come out and see the Ukaipa Relay for Life.
Yeah, we're in the Ukaipa one next week. To me, it's healing. We lost my mother 28 years ago. So it was before all of this great changes and improvements and et cetera. And it's healing for us. We do the luminary bag for my mother and et cetera. And it is. You have to go. You have to participate. No matter what the city is, you have to get involved. These people, we all need your help, whether it's those of us who lost, those that are still fighting and hanging on, or those that are still going to have to deal with it. You have to get involved.
It's a great time for reflection. It is. Okay,
now, is there a phone number that they can call you on, Penny, for the relay?
Absolutely. The phone number they can reach me at is 909-890-8040. And then, obviously, they can call City Hall and call my extension. My extension's 306 at City Hall, or reach me at the Senior Center. But we have a group of committee members called the Best of the Best. And what it is, it's a chair for each committee, which is, whether it be Luminaria, Logistics, Survivor, Entertainment. And we have a committee of 20 that's on the Best of the Best committee. And they're doing a fabulous job. I'm the luckiest chairperson in the world. Wow. That's all I can say.
That is really cool. And also now for the phone numbers for the Headress Ball. Because that is next weekend, and there is a little surprise that we're bumping out right now.
Ooh,
talking about Christina Milian, our liaison.